Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is Tuesday night, which means it is Tataru Tuesday, and I am here in Eorzea. Well, no, I'm not in Eorzea. I'm in realm number 1, and I am leveling my Sprout of a Monk, Chad Fist, and he's in Shadowbringers, if you haven't figured it out by now. So, I am a complete noob in this game. I've been playing it for a couple of years, but the truth is that I play it 2 hours a week just when I stream. And so Chad Fist, you're seeing him go through Shadowbringers and everything else that he's doing, all for the very first time, and first time for me as well. So I thought I'd share this with you, and that's what this stream's about. So he has been getting through Shadowbringers, and he hasn't been paying too close attention to his role quests. So tonight we're going to, I think, finish up his last role quest, hopefully, Courage Born of Fear. And he's obviously, since he's a monk, he does physical DPS. They have physical, they have magical range DPS, they have healing, they have tank, you know, so they have all the different stuff. So anyway, he is going to be hitting that and trying to get through it. He had already done, I believe. Oh, he has to go back. No. Okay. He hasn't. He has to do. He has 2 left. He has a level 78 and a level 80. So he's level 79, I think. And so he hasn't hit level 80 yet. So we're going to go back out to Olvara and pick it up there, but I want to make sure I understand where he is right now, because he's over here and we need to like go back out. Teleport. And okay, so I'm trying to remember, he has to go is it Slitherbow? No, he doesn't have to go there. Lakeland? It might be Lakeland. Let me check where... Let me see if I can get out of here. Oh, come on. I need to see... I don't want to see the Crystarium. I want to see... Elmeg? Yeah, no, and no. We haven't done that yet. Oh, I think we have, actually. Yulmore. Yeah, okay, it's Yulmore, but I can't go there. So, where is the closest place to Yulmore? Right. And, okay, so right is probably where I'm going. Okay, let's go to right. Kalusha. I was pretty close. All right, and let's go find our friend, because she's out here somewhere. Oh, I did that again. I didn't want to get rid of... All right, I'll take him. He's fine. I hit the wrong button, like usual. All right, let's see if I can find her on the map, because I think Plankless Task? No. Fellowship Restored. There it is, right there. All right, so we got to go this way, out. This guy... Oh, okay, never mind. He's wearing a tuxedo. I go, what the hell? I thought for a minute there he's like, you know, doing missionary work or something. There's the shanty town. We need to get up there. Go through all these gnarly looking dudes while we're at it. I've got to get used to days when I don't stream. I forget that there's little things that I have to like adjust with my stream and stuff. And it's like, I thought for sure I'd had everything figured out for this stream tonight. I'm going, okay, don't forget this stuff. No, wasn't so easy. I ended up forgetting that I had a few things I needed to get done. Like I still had it listed as being Star Wars from last week, and I haven't played Star Wars for a few days. So let's see. Did I like, oh, I waltzed past her like crazy. Okay, she's outside. She's on the outside of town. Okay, where is she? She's along here somewhere. Ah. Oh, there she is. They didn't make it too tough for me to find her again. Hello, lady. Do you remember me? Olvara cannot help but worry for Lou Reek's well-being. Oh, he's on his own now. Let the kid go. I'm sure a talented man like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Rika has come to visit me several times. Like in the last week, okay? Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. That's unfortunate, because I wasn't very good of a friend. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. Okay. I gotta go hunt him down somewhere? No, the question is, where do I need to go in order to find him? Yeah, but where? Search for Lou. Oh, in the Crystarium. Okay, so I got to go back to the Crystarium. Well, that was a long haul. Go here, go there, go everywhere. Crystarium. So I'm back to trying to live out my jock-like fantasies. So I'm playing Senior League softball, and I did horribly today. We had a game. It was our first game we actually played. The last game we were going to play got rained out, so it was like, oh well. But this one we played, and kind of wish it had been rained out too. But oh well. All right, here's the guy. Where? Oh, here's the destination anyway. Okay, searching. Where are you, Lou Reek? Lou Reek's customary seat is empty, and there's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Noted his passing. That's kind of like grim, right? All right, so who do I need? I guess I'm going to go talk to the barkeep. Looking for Master Reek, are we? Hey, I dare say you're the only one. Wow. Word is Mummy and Daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like everyone, like someone had shot his Amaro. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Okay, that's one person. How about the well-traveled mage? Hello, sir. Kalusia, right? You're Lou Reek's partner? I was with Landbird, remember? Lambird? Okay, whatever. Was I out of stress? Cause after we left you, we headed straight to Raktika. We'd heard a rumor Andrea was there, and Lambert wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time he realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Lambert fall, and when the eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked White. I still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Lambert rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened to warn them off of the hunt. Some interested, some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles, and not a one of them has returned. Don't expect Lou Reek to be one of them, neither. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume? Good luck, friend, but have no doubt that you're going to your doom. All right, so there's got to be one more person. And Darl Fort. Let's go talk to Darl Fort. Excuse me, kind Darl Fort. Lou Reek, the Misty Lordling. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. Yeah, you're absolutely useless. Okay. So now I got to go to Raktika. Okay. Where in Raktika do I need to go? Show me. Way the hell down there? All right. Well, we're going to Slitherbow now. Yes. Take me there. This is another one of those really annoying quests where they're just like, we're going to send you here, we're going to send you there, we're going to... Okay. Haven't had one for a while, though. It's like, all right. And, let's see. I got to remember how to get to where I need to go. I guess we're going out this way. I thought. Maybe not. Nope. Wrong way. Like usual. Dag, you're lost. At least I can't say I'm drunk tonight. There we go. This is the right way. Wrong way! Okay, where's the map again? Show me where I'm going. I thought it was down here. Wasn't it? Show me the map. I'm here, and it was down in this area, I thought. Or maybe... Where's the damn exit? I always get lost here. There it is. Alright, now I'm headed the right direction. Okay. Isn't this where I left him last? Well, I'm headed in the right direction. Because there's an arrow up here that tells me I'm going that way. Alright, now I can see... Alright, now I see. I got a beetle on me! Hey, hey! Oh, no. That's the monkeys. Beetle left. Alright. My little lordling. What's going on, dude? Contemplating his navel. Chad, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me? It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's... What? Oh, and he's gonna, like... have a migraine. Rendore, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. I've come to lay your soul to rest alone as you yourself faced Balaam Keats a century ago on this very ground. You mean... Nope. Must be his friends. Landbird? Oh gods, no. Yes. Here come a couple of other friends. Don't tell me you beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? I explained it to him. I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awful useful, that trick of yours, though I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. Yeah. Huh, so it wasn't something you did deliberately. Good to know. Yeah, you little shit. Anyway, unintentionally or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Lambert and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A Hugh Maxman, a Galgant swordsman, a dwarven healer, and an elven mage. Looked awful familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balsam Keats. Yeah. But Renda Ray slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. No, she didn't. Trust me, I know. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong. Yeah. God strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I even think I could do it alone? I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me for all the things I said, Chad. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. Yeah, that's very true. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did. Now I'm going to make him stew a little bit. You're still upset, as you have every right to be, but I will make it up to you. I will. I don't know how or when, but I will, I swear. He goes, okay. Right then, Andrea should be around here somewhere, still on the hunt for Balam kites. Queets? Kits? I don't know. I expect not that she'll ever find him. No doubt Lambert and the others were with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero. And if I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone, and I'm far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What do you say? What say you? All right. Do you say friend? I asked for a word and you gave me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvara know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. That's true. So we go back to the shanty town, which means I gotta like figure out how to get over there again. All right. Oh, Kalusia. Yeah. All right. So which way did we go last time? Let's go to the other side. See if we... Yeah. Still tied or whatever they call it. I don't know. I don't think it's any closer. Might be. Who knows? All right. No, he's not going to like... Let's get a different minion. I like the one that I had before. Hello? Nah. Wind up Sid. Nah, pass. Any others? I just had that one. That's not so random. Oh, I just got rid of him before we started the stream. Wind up airship. No, I like the other one. Oh, no. Raban. Come on, Raban. Let's go. I'll have to like find something else for him, but yeah. You have all the chameleons out here. They're calling them iguanas. Yeah, it's pretty clear the artists have never seen an actual iguana. Those are chameleons. And there they are. Chad, what a pleasure to see you again in the company of Little Reek. No less. I am right in assuming you've patched things up. I should like to think so, yes, and it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad failings. Oh, you got plenty to dwell on, dude, trust me. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad that you did. Miss Olvara is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, and she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish you could properly reward Chad, as I can tell you're about to, know that I've prepared a hearty meal just for him. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for United Reek and Chad are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. 'Twould be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You too should see to it that oh my god, I can't start that this early. You two should see to it that you're ready for the struggle ahead. I will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. And that's the risotto. Okay, what does it do? Anything fun? While the squid ink may give the dish a somewhat outlandish appearance, the other ingredients are remarkably simple, and it gives a 3% XP bonus. Okay, 30 minutes. Cool. All right, and that is the end of that quest. And that was which? Fellowship Restored. A Fellowship Restored. Fellowship Restored. All right, and I'm like hung out to dry here. So I guess Lurika's hanging out here now. So next time I want to finish the DPS Role Quest, I'm going to have to come talk to him out here. But for right now, I get to go back to the Crystarium and go find Thancred, because we're going to start working on the other stuff now. So, all right. Let me see. I got to see where I left off. Waiting in the depths, is that it? No, I don't think so. Hang on. Where? Oh, Paradise Fallen. Is that it? I don't know. We're going to find out. The Best Way Out is the name of the quest I need to do. But I'm looking here and I don't see it on my list. Must be back further. So I already did that. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I got it. All right, where are you, Thancred? Is that you? Manic Pixie Dream Realm? No. Job well done? No, that's not it either. There it is. Okay. Upstairs. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's right. We did this for like 5 minutes last time. How the hell do you get there? It's in the XIV. There we go. I found it. Yay! Give me kudos, please. Because I deserve it. Thancred seems keen to quit the infirmary. Okay, and this is the best way out. Let me write this down real quick. MSQ! Best way out. Not the best way, just best way out. No, it is the best way. Okay. The best way out. Okay. If you're ready, why not go ahead to the Ocular? We can keep the XR company while I fetch Alphanod. Don't worry. I mean to borrow the swiftest Almaro I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? I don't remember the message, but I guess I'll pass it on. Whichever one it is. It's not that far. I'm sorry, Raban. I need to get a different mount, a different wind-up cane. No. Anyone else? A buffalo calf. I keep seeing the baby behemoth. No, come on. Wind up Bart's. Page 63. Okay, let's go with page 63 for a while. Oh. Do you have business with the... Yes, I do. Just let me in, please. I think my problem tonight, why I'm yawning already, is that I didn't have any coffee today at all. So I've been decaffeinated all day, which is not a good thing. If you know me, welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you. Though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. With that, they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. Why is that? One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. You want to talk about it? And if I were to confess my doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know. No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. And a few words.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
He always looks like he's hungover or something, you know? I've been drinking too much.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
Which is?
That these minions of light answer to a higher power.
Ah, okay.
He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Ah, fat boy. Okay.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others, a fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals.
And?
While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Okay.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbour vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armoreg, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back.
Really?
What do you think?
Don't.
Don't think?
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh boy.
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you, which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Okay, well that's kind of like interesting. So he's like long suffering and just can't get by without Menphilia, the other Menphilia, not this one. I'm so sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. All right, wait for Menphilia at Tessellation. Tessellation. Okay. I'm exiting the ocular. Where do I need to go? And can I take a portal there? No, not really. All right. Yeah, still can't get back the one I like. Oh well. Poro Rogo. No, no, no. No wind-up bites. I may just have to go in and summon a mini Alphanod. It's a me. Oh, I'll mess with this later. Waiting by the gate. Waiting. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny. I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? Says Ashtola. It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you like us to take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. What, Alisei? I saw a Yomoran airship coming in to land over Amarang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right, now, Abeth Arang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Suk. Okay. And the other is the western route, which would require us to pass through Hills of Amber. Where they're going to ask us, I'm going to be making a choice. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Nabrith Severance. Oh God, it's just one of those nights. Yes, okay. But we can't use it. Why? If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from the point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If the Ilmorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with the Vothri's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be favored to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I shall draw the Ilmoran's attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way you'll have a chance to reach Nambrith and Rang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that that's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? Skills, yes, but not his. Not his demeanor. I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Oh, he's used to that. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vothri's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best if we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few Amaro for our journey. I leave the rest to you, Menphilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. Okay, now what? Speak with Thancred. Where is he? I don't see him on my map. He's that away. Okay. Come on, Alphanod, let's go. Oh, I can summon my trusty... Hello. How's it going, Tweety? I'm looking to see if there's any ether sources around, any ether currents. There's probably one very close by, I just don't see it. Probably up on top of a rock or something. Okay. There you are. The gate leading to Amarong is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by the new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Menphilia for me, would you? Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb. Tweety, there you are. Okay, I wanted Tweety. Now we can go. And here's Hardass, whoever that is. Hardass. Off so soon, Master Fist? You barely had time to recover from the battle. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you. But what? Oh, okay.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garik lie the Hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it's mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. Best way out. Oh, headgear. I'm going to get new headgear. Is that what they're suggesting? All right, let's go to... Is that it? That's a sandwich basket. Where's the head? Oh, maybe it went to... it went straight to my bag, huh? Okay, let's see. I'm going to look. Well, it was of no use to me. It was a something bronze head coffer, level 409. Well, no, it's still, I haven't opened it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now we'll see. And I don't think it's anything, I don't know. Let's see. Try it on. Equip. Place in the armory chest. And of course my armory chest is full. Okay, what can I get rid of? Oops. I didn't want to do that. I am going to... I've got 4 slots here. Okay. I'm just going to take these out, throw them in there so I can clean things up a little. All right, let's see. Now I can put that in the armor chest. Now let's see if it's any better. Yes, it is. Okay, equip. What does it look like? It looks like I'm gonna, like, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, no! Chad, take it off, man. Yeah, all right. We're gonna keep that. All right. That's better. All right, let's go. Oh, who do I need to talk to? I need to talk to somebody. Thancred. All right, Thancred. Thancred is gazing with interest at the nearby village. This is free trade. How far away? Did I miss something? No, free trade. This is the next MSQ. Okay. MSQ. Free trade. Or free trad. I don't know, one of the two. All right, we'll go. I take that you're seeing what I'm seeing. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folks who live here can tell us what to expect from the roads ahead. All right, and I'm going to mount up on my little friend here. And where do they want me to go? Down into the village? Guess so. The iguanas aren't going to bother me. Or chameleons. Or whatever they are. Let's see. I'm looking for a swirly. Not that kind. Where is... Nothing up here. Okay. Zunzund. Hi, dude. You sell? No, you're no merchant. But then, why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Volbert's gold. Yeah. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among Mord traders. You're a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything about of this village? Of course, anything for our valued customers. The place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After not so many, now none. So Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post, very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Naboth Arang ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Naboth Arang. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps, you ask, they tell. Tell for free, even to friends of our best customer. And she's grateful. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Oh, come on, be nice. Oh, Banker's a little testy. Bulbul. Let's talk to Bulbul. What has he got to say? Many people pass through Garrick. We normally see the ones from Lakeland again on their return journey, but some of them never come back. Okay, and? Is there more? Nope, that's it. How many more people do I need to talk to? Well, whoever. More junkmonger. Repair gear? Nope, don't need to do any of that. Okay. Here's someone I need to talk to. Gone. For Naboth Arang, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Ilmorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. That's not useful. Though somewhat superfluous to do so, you dutifully make note of Gongon's words. Okay. Where's the next person I need to talk with? Are there ways into these places? Nope, none are there. How about in here? No, that's not an entry either. Oh, I see Rill. Okay, we'll go talk to Rill. You wish to go to Naboth Arang? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now, there's nothing left, no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt its rusted wires would bear your weight. You hastily take down a memo regarding a gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. I just happen to have parchment in my pocket. All right, I need one more person to talk with. And who knows where they are? Are they up here? Nope, apparently not. Oh, maybe inside. Did I try to get in here? I thought I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Soul. Shoal Soul. There we go. Oh, that's a surprise. Not many bound for Naboth Arang these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. I used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. And it's locked behind a gate, however. I assume that you will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being used much. Take down the information regarding the trolley on a wrinkled piece of parchment before stuffing it unceremoniously back into your bag. All right. Now I get to go talk to Thancred. Chad, I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabith and Rang. The Omoran presence, though, that's another matter. What has he got to say? Apparently, though their army is definitely in Amarang, there have been no sightings of Umorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alisay's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? Maybe. Let's discuss these three possibilities. Or two. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? I say we find the... we can get an airship anywhere? Not from Val 3, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible. Yeah, I like the trolley idea. It does seem the least risky of our options, and I can imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. Can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. And I gotta go talk to Zunzun. Where is he? I gotta look for... Is he the one that was inside? Oh, there he is. Zunzun. All right, Zunzun is eyeing you with curiosity. Before I allow him to eye me any further, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a flush. Hang in there. Okay, I'm back. And I've got Flap sitting right in front of me here. It's like, dude, I need you not to be on top of the desk. Or say hi, Flap. Hi, Flap. All right. Hang there, Flap. Come on, settle, please. So I can get back to doing what I'm doing. Thank you. That's a good place for you to hang out. You can drool all over my arm, and I don't have to move my arm very far. Cool. All right. Zunzun is eyeing you with curiosity, and he's got a new chest. Cool. I'm going to open up a drink that I picked up. Ugh. Oh, valued customers. Were the other Mord of help? Sort of. Of a fashion, they told us of a trolley that runs to Nabith, Arang at least. But I am correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked? Yes, the gate. You see, it's impassable. It's just impassable. No, that's impossible. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. My cat is not settling. I'm trying to get him to settle. Settle! No! Flap! This way. Chill. No, I don't want you up there. Oh, God. All right. Where are you going? You going to settle right in front of my keyboard? You can park it if you want. But you have to park. You can't, like, stand there, because I can't read anything. Now I got a tail in my face. All right. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Barren Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happens to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Barren, then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Zoom Zoom bids me farewell, and I go. Let's see if I can get... Who do I got? Mon Brida. Oh, man. Might have to be Mon Brida. Wind up Fran. Oh, jeez. Still got the airship. Now, okay. Yeah, never mind. Is it under characters? Is that where I would find... all my companions? No. Minions. There we go. Where's the one I was looking at? There we go. Is that it? Puff of Darkness. Yes. Summon. I like the Puff of Darkness. All right. Cool. Let's go. And now I can get on my Tweety. Hello. Of course I went the wrong way. I gotta go the other way. Flap has exited. Well, he's jumped off of my desk. I don't know where he is now. He might show up behind me on the tabletop or something. He does that occasionally. It's like, jump. How'd you get up there? The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now, we only need to follow it until we can't come to the mines. Where is the track? I missed it. Oh, up there. Got it. Okay. All right, I spoke to Thancred. Now I need to, like... Nope, I don't need to do that. Try this again. Mount. An open nanny. Nanny goat, I gather. And here's a Billy. And something that looks like a vulture. All kinds of shit out here. We got Billies and nannies. Oh, it's a gnome? I'm used to gnomes looking a little shorter. Thancred, and oh, well, we're going to have a gnome come and join us now. No, it's a coyote. Okay. Anytime you want to help, Thancred, you're welcome. This is the first thing I've had to fight tonight. All right, let's try that again. Banquet, hello. A bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun Zun's mysterious miners to appear, or have to look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Orange's eye. Meet us there if you can find anything. Oh, there's an iron rail. I guess I'm going to go look at the iron rail and have a coyote jump on me again. Flecks of rust adorn the rail, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Okay, so is there more stuff to look at around here somewhere? Maybe in the building? Yeah, now I'm outside the perimeter. Yes, a conspicuous cup. I'm going to do whatever I do to the cup. The cup is slightly warmed in a fair amount of tea, steeped overlong. If the color is any indication, remains within. All right, so there's someone hanging out around here somewhere. And we have one more area to look at, I guess, over here. Well, not quite. Okay. Oh, shit. Now I got trouble. Fudge. Now I got rid of one. Shit. Oh. Okay. I guess I will go to Foundation and come back. Now here's the thing. It's like, okay, I need to get back over to where I was, but I have no idea where I was. The inn at Journey's Head? Oh, geez. I don't remember now. Let's see if we can find Norvard. That's not helping out any. Twine, I've not been to. Mordsuk. I guess that's where... Okay. Yeah, but I don't know where the... Up here? Trolley Problem. Okay. Let's try this again, Tweety. So we were pretty close to where the traders were anyway, so if I can figure out how to get the hell out of this place. Is this the way out? I believe it might be. No, that's not it. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta go out the back way? Is that what we have to do? I guess so. These are the Hills of Amber? I guess. Oh. This could be fun. Not. Okay, so how in the hell do I get back? I need to be able to get up to get out of here. I don't see a way up. Is there a way into this area? Nope. Oh, that's just teasing me. I don't know whether I can get up there. Doesn't look like I can get back up. Bummer. And I can't touch anything here in order to get up there. So, all right. Back to where I was. It's an area I haven't been to. Can't go in the back way. This is another one of those puzzles where it's like, we're not going to help you figure out how to get anywhere. Fields of Amber. I don't want Fields of Amber. I want Hills of Amber. And I don't see any... I don't see anything that resembles a passageway. And actually, I don't think we even went out the back door anywhere. So how did we get to the trolley problem from here? Did we travel there? What is this? Fort Job. Okay, well, this is Lakeland. Did we go there? I don't remember. Let's try it from the north. Because it looks like there's a way to get there from here. I mean, the alternative is to go to the Crystarium, right? Because that's where the whole thing started. No, I don't want to go there. Okay, we did come through here. I thought. Maybe not. We did. There's Hardus. Yay! Now, it was right. There's no ether stone here, so I couldn't have come back. Oh well. We go out and around. Okay. Once again, I'm lost. Guess I gotta go this way. Oh, there it is up there. Slip of the tongue. The iguanas can lick you to death. Yay! Good to know. And we got nannies. No, I don't want a fate. Nannies and billies and fish tacos? Is that what it said? I don't think so. Okay, let's see if we can keep away from the 5 gazillion coyotes that are over here. But I still have an area that I need to explore. Where is it? Just straight ahead? Yeah, where all the damn coyotes are. Well, fuck me. Oh, actually, it's probably over on the other side. Thancred, why don't you, like, lend a hand here, dude? Okay, so in this area, oh, maybe upstairs. So we're looking for some guy that drinks tea, right? I don't see anything up here that's of interest. I don't see anything up here that's, like, glowing. Interesting. Not really. Oh, there it is. See something glowing over here. Inside of the trolley cart. The benches within suggest this must have been a passenger cart. Oddly enough, though it is clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. I have investigated the area. Now I can talk to... Oh, here we go again. Just one? Right, Jay. Oh, Chad. What hast thou discerned? There's a passenger car over there. I see indeed. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion. So the guy went, he looked stuff around, but yeah, okay, never mind. Refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Right, so we're going to wait for the comrades. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself, no ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and his fellows now lie lifeless and broken. I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even though if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? What a good idea. Chad, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouse on the western side of the tracks. Okay. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourself as necessary, of course, but do not try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. I need to go to the northwest, which is over here somewhere. Oh! Did I lose? Two doggies. One doggy. Maybe the other one will go away. Yes, he did. Good. Here's another doggy. Let's get this doggy. Oh, I see the person who's sulking. Well, let's get this gnome while we're here. Actually, I don't think the gnome would bother us. Maybe it will. Suspicious man. Hello, suspicious man. Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here. Or of that, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, he's gone. Now what? The inside or they're around the backside? Okay. Fresh-faced man and a well-muscled man. Well-muscled man. Good to hear. Those two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us, we're not the brigade come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we'd need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well. You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come here, all the way out here, is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Faith, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer, an ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to their guide, and they turned up here somehow. Likely story. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than the fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. God's grant me strength. You're in, Jay? No. Oh. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabath Arang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley! You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jerkle and Faith, at your service. Jerk. Oh, no, Jerk, not Jerkle. Jerk. Jarek? Jerk. Hey, jerk. Jarek and Faith at your service. Okay. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need to transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. I guess we're all in agreement. Very well, our options are limited, and this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored. I'd like to hear it. Right. It looks like you'll be following us back to Twine then. All right. So, yeah, the trolley problem. And that quest is done. And I get to see what I got. I think it was like a chest. All right, let's see what the chest looks like. Aye, there's chest. All right, and I'm going to put that in my armory. Oh, here we go again. All right, fine. No, I don't want to take it off. I've got to take one out. Let's see. Do I have duplicates, right? Hemp and Kurta? Yeah. Yes, I'm going to discard it. All right. Let's try this. Now we'll see if it's better. Yes, it is. It's a oven wool coat of striking. Oh, very fetch. Oh, man. All right. It's like 500 million degrees out here, and I'm wearing this. All right, whatever. That's funny. All right, Faith. Rust and Ruin is the next quest. Rust and Ruin. We'll see if we finish this one. Faith is ready to guide you to Twine, where you might meet with the mysterious Magnus. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought we'd come out by now. He would have come out by now. I mean, the guy I beat to a pulp, you think he'll be all right? Well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. Yeah, I'll have a look, just in case. You go inside. You go ahead, Faith. All right, looks like it'll just be you lot and me, then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Yeah, there's plenty that bites. I gotta find out where he goes, though. Just that way. They didn't get rid of any coyotes or anything. They're just all there. Oh, I don't need to be up here. I need to be down there. There they are. I still got someone chasing me? No. All right, Faith. Damn, that smarts. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it though now. Though I've pointed our over-eager companions in the right direction, they've gone on ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried about that account. All right, let's get another minion. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's stand next to a damn goat. Great. Oh, I'm sorry. Come here, Tweety. You need to move. Thank you. Oh, wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something. All right. Run. Oh. It's a hostile presence. It's a coyote? All right, this way? I thought we just came from there. Which way do we need to go? Yeah, I guess that way. Okay. Come here, Tweety. Is that all? Okay. Sorry about that. I'll admit, I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with dangers. We're nearly to Twine, though, so we should make it without further incident, says he. Let's not get into a fight with a big rock. Excuse me while I touchy. All right, I am now attuned to this place. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today, but it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town. Back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there's no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go meet the man. Magnus, the man, the legend. All right, he looks drunk. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you, Wicked White. If you're going to bother me, at least have the damned courtesy to stand still. He thinks this one is deep in his cups. That would be a good guess. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabath Arang. So they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabath Arang. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabath Arang. I must. Ah, so you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessarily that necessity that drives us to the Nabath Arang. If you insist on that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No, I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. He goes, oh, all right. We'll speak outside. And I need to speak to Magnus. Okay. Piss off. Fine. Am I supposed to go outside? I guess so. Piss off. I just had to see if he had something else to say. Apparently not. All right, Menphilia, what do you think? He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Okay. And the next MSQ is on track, and I would get a pair of pants out of this. All right. Menphilia remains adrift in the turbulent sea of thought. Gotta write this down. on track. Is she going to fall through the track? Is that what happens? Tell me no. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. All right, we got to go talk to Thancred. Art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Eringe. It's about choice, and I've had years to decide where I stand. Benphilia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent. To protect her, teach her, stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. All right. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. And I'm going to go talk to people and stuff and things. So we're going to talk to Jerk. Excuse me, Jarek. I still say he's Jerk. Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friends back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He has a bit shaken up, is all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? And what do you have to say for that? Ah, did I have a faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest has not, but I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that we couldn't be of help, though. I could at least show you the trolley car we have here. If you like, you could give it a stroke or two. It has, It has some very smooth wood. God, who wrote this? You mean to say you're not giving up, even knowing that Magnus is Magnus? I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it, though. Perhaps stubbornness is exactly what this situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. You're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a look along the tracks for anything that is in need of repair. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. Okay. And he certainly was a talkative guy. And I guess we're going where? On the tracks? Yeah, we're going to run on the tracks. Cool. Now, will I fall through the tracks is the question. This spot looks like it could use a bit of work. Can you ready the tools for me? Where are the tools? I just did. You open the box, revealing a proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant. Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be of help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. Give me a thingamajig. It's a wrench is what he gets. This I know. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Well, get to it. Now, give me a moment and... There, I don't see any other problems here, so let's continue along the track. Tweety, can I get on top of you here? Guess so. Oh, there's an ether. Ether current. All right, and mount up. There's Jerk. I'm a bit concerned about this lantern post. Would you ready the tools for me? Why, of course. And what do you want to see? A saw? You set down the toolbox, the muscles of your arms, enjoying profound relief, and opened it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. However, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, I wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. All right, I need a rough file. Yes, this wood file is perfect. Good. Get to it. All right, that should do. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now, unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see, but after a certain point they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Naboth Empire struck upon the idea of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Naboth brought the Mistal engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills, and wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked up right up again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistel. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. Mistel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Ylmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. There's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. Creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. All right, so we gotta go find nests and stuff and things. All right, let's get on Tweety. It looks like there's a... You notice how I did that? There's the vulture's nest. And there's a vulture. And another vulture. What happened to Tweety? He just disappeared, I guess. All right, we got that one done. No more nests, I gather. Yes, I was scared. I almost fell. Okay. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In the return for your helps, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair the talus are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. Trolley's tracks rusted and the cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first words was trolley. Damn it. And those were the words, years of my life, worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years ago, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Amarang is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus Trolley running again, so in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was going well for a time. Wicked white vultures, are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. I don't see any more vultures. That's a good thing. All right, it's got a mount, and we'll just sail right back into Twine. All right, jerk. Yeah, nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't you Won't do you much good without the talus, though. If there was ever a single one that still functioned, things might be different, but, well, here we are. All right, and this is on track, and I get a new pair of pants. Let's see what my new pants look like. New pair of breeches. All right, open that up. And see if we can put those in the armory. Boom, and place in the armory chest. Of course, it's full. And I got, oh, I didn't want to do that. Not yet, anyway. We've got 3 that we can get rid of. I don't think we can sell those. Maybe we can, I don't know. We'll throw them there. Those are feet. I wanted legs. Well, that was dumb, huh? Did I get legs or did I get feet? Whole skirt. Yeah, I got... Okay. Well, I'm going to toss... Yes. Yes. Got shoes of casting. Okay, we're gonna get rid of those and put those into the armory, and we'll see if... Yes, it is an upgrade. All right, Daddy got some new pants. Woohoo! And yeah, this is where I am going to call it for this evening before I yawn in your face again. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a fun afternoon. Have a fantastic evening. I hope you've enjoyed what I've been doing tonight. If you have, be sure and give me a follow, give me a subscription, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me some love, and I shall see you all soon. Love you. Peace out.